Can I say a Christmas related word for every word in the alphabet while being speech jammed? This is a mystery for me till now, so let's open this mystery box. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mystery Box. And as I said before, I'm going to do Christmas specials till Christmas, and maybe after that I'll just see how this will go. But I just want to really apologize because I promised that I'll be doing a daily daily episodes for Christmas, but this didn't happen because I had many other responsibilities to do, and so I failed it. And I mean, it's fine because I still study in university and I had midterms and stuff like this, but I still feel bad because I like to do what I say, and this didn't happen, so I must apologize to every one of you. And yeah, so what we are going to do today is, I was watching days ago Rat and Link's video where they were speech jammed, and I loved it. It was one of my favorites, and I wanted to do something a little bit like this, but I didn't know if I'll be able to get this program. So I just tried to find it on Google Play Store, and I found an app, and I don't know if it will really work, but this is what I'll be doing. I'll be saying for every letter in the alphabet, I'll be saying a Christmas related word. And this will be quite tricky because I must say it at time of like 30 seconds. I'll try to make it 30 seconds, but we'll see how this goes. The trick is I'll be speech jammed, and how speech jam work is probably you already know, but it's some kind of a program or an application in which it somehow delay how you speak. Like it records your voice and delay it, which is not really the case here, but it just delays your voice, so when you talk you can talk because you listen to yourself, and you can adjust the amount of delay. And this is what I'll be doing right now. Here it is. I don't know if you can see because of the screen thing, but here is how this is supposed to be. And yeah, I must be putting on the headphones or earphones or whatever I use, like something related to it. Can be just like this, so it will be so noisy. If I showed it to you right now, I'll do it so this noise will not be in my ears, just so you know. And what will be in my ears is the sound of what I'm talking about, what I'm saying, but being delayed. That's it. It will be really noisy here. I'll make it for really brief time so that you guys won't be affected by it. So yeah, get ready for it. It's a little bit loud. So I adjusted the delay to be just after the word I say, because as I said, I'll be saying just the letter and the word for everything, and I still don't know if I will do this because I didn't try it before. So this will be tricky because I don't really know if I'll get really a word for each Christmas, a Christmas word for each letter or no. So what I'll be doing now is I'll just start this to show it to you, and then I'll be adjusting the timer or the stopwatch, and then I start this challenge. This is my first challenge. I'll probably do more, but it's that I don't know if somebody can help me with the challenges like at home. So yeah, this is just to try, and I hope this works out because I love challenges. And yeah, that's fine. It's just my charger, which I messed a little bit, but it's still working, so that's fine. Okay, so let's get to it. So it's on, and now see, this is what I was talking about. This will be what's in my ears. In my ears it will be a little bit clearer than this, and it's already driving me insane, so let's get to it. So I just adjusted on 40 seconds instead of 30 seconds. Okay, so I just adjusted on 40 seconds instead of 30 seconds so that it will be 30 seconds by the time I start the speech jamming, so that it will be more accurate and not, I won't be cheating. So this is why I'm making it 40 instead of 30, because if I made it from the 40 it will be, if I made it from the 30 it will be like not jammed from the first, and I want it to be jammed from the first letter. So this is what we'll be doing right now, so let's get to it. This is it, and it's 40 seconds. I still didn't start it. Yeah, let's go. See, this will not work. Yeah, so I just adjusted on 40 again. I think I'll make it on 1 minute. So yeah, it's 1 minute because it takes time to open this application or that program. So let's start. And let's start. Whoops. So hey everyone, and I'm now speech jammed, and so let's get started. Angel, bowl, Christmas tree, dance, eggnog. Oh, I'm failing this so bad. Okay, I'll just start from the beginning. So A, angels, B, ball, like the dance, and C, Christmas tree, D, dance, E, eggnog, F, and the timer is up. This is a fail. Okay, so I'm not going to time this. It's already really hard with that jammer. Okay. So this is how this will work. Again, I'm not going to make a timer. It's making it more hard and impossible because I don't have anything opened, at least for now, except for my phone, and the jammer will start later, so it will make a huge mess. And so I think if I don't know one, I'll skip it, and this will make me lose points, and then I'll be checking how much did I get. So for every 5 letters, I'll get a point. So let's get to it. A, angel, B, ball, C, Christmas tree, D, dance, E, eggnog, F, fruitcake, G, green, H, holly, I, pass, J, Jesus, K, pass, L, lights, M, mistletoe, N, nativity or Natalie, O, ornaments. P, presents. Q, quiet night. I don't know if this will count. R, red. T, tree. U, pass. V, what? Virgin Mary. W, white Christmas, or white like white snow. X, I'll say Xmas. Y, Yule, and this is from Harry Potter, Yule Ball. And Z would be pass. I did really horrible in this, so let's get to part 2. Reading a Christmas related story from the internet, from any part of the internet, but this would be hard because I can't even talk. The problem with this is not only that I'm being speech jammed, I'm not only being speech jammed as I read, but also my eyesight is not really well, so it's not really that good. So these are my glasses because of the mask, so I can't really see what I'm going to read, so it will be even more tricky. And this happens in every time I film because I can't see really well without my glasses. So this is why you would see me putting the if I was reading from something, being so close to it, and I know this is pretty annoying and it's not so healthy for my eyes, but this is because my eyesight is not that good, so I have to take the glass off to put this on. So this is The Little Match Girl by Hans Christian Andersen, and I'll be reading it right now while I'm speech jammed, and I keep saying space jammed and don't know why, it's driving me already insane. So let's get to it. Most terribly cold it was. It snowed and was nearly quite dark and evening. The last evening of the year. In this cold and darkness there went along the street a poor little girl, bareheaded and with naked feet. When she left home she had slippers on, it is true, but what was the good of that? They were very large slippers which her mother had hitherto worn, so large were they, and the poor little thing lost them as she scuffled away across the street because of two carriages that rolled by dreadfully fast. One slipper was nowhere to be found, the other had been laid hold of by an urchin, and he ran with it. He thought it would do capitally for a cradle when he some day or other should have children himself. So the little maiden walked on with her tiny naked feet that were quite red and blue from cold. She carried a quantity of matches in an old apron, and she held a bundle of them in her hand. Nobody had bought anything of her the whole livelong day. No one had given her a single farthing. She crept along trembling with cold and hunger, a very picture of sorrow, the poor little thing. Oh, this is sad. Okay. The flakes of snow covered her long fair hair, which fell in beautiful curls around her neck, but of that, of course, she never once now thought. From all the windows the candles were gleaming, and it smelled so deliciously of roast goose, for you know it was New Year's Eve. Yes, of that she thought. in a corner formed by two houses, of which one advanced more than the other. She settled herself down and cowered together, her little feet she had drawn close up to her, but she grew colder and colder, and to go home she did not venture, for she had not sold any matches and could not bring a farthing of money. From her father she would certainly get blows, and at home it was cold too, for above her she had only the roof through which the wind whistled, even though the largest cracks were stopped up with straw and rags. Her little hands were almost numbed with cold. Oh, a match might afford her a word of comfort, if she only dared take a single one out of the bundle, draw it against the wall, and warm her fingers by it. She drew one out. Reached. How it blazed, how it burned! It was warm, bright flame like a candle as she held her hands over it. It was before a large iron stove with burnished brass feet and brass ornament on top. The fire burned with such blessed influence, it warmed so delightfully. The little girl had already stretched out her feet to warm them too, but the small flame went out. The stove vanished. She had only the remains of the burnt out match in her hand. So this is probably now boring, so I'll just skip to so messed up. This is so messed up. So now to another type of like a quiz or challenge. So I'm going to try another application too, and I don't know if this will work. And yeah, obviously this works more. And now I can't really say any words, so I'll just try to make this again. I have to say that it makes some kind of background to it. So my phone just had a message, and the ring of the message kept going and going and going, and the same thing happened to my voice, so it's really messed up. Christmas I went with my sister to Christmas carols, and it was pretty amazing. The carols were great, and we bought many stuff for our family. And from the things that I like to buy was something related to baking. I will be baking this on Christmas Eve, so that for my family, because I love to do some baking stuff for my family. And I watched many videos online, so I bought from this Christmas carol event this kind of molds that you would pour some molten chocolate in them, and they will freeze with the shape of Christmas tree and Santa Claus and other stuff like this. So yeah, I poured the chocolate in this, and I made many types, many fillings, and I made a fruit cake, and I made many cookies too, and they liked it, so I decided to make it again this year, and I think it will be great, so I'll probably film it to show you how this will work. And it was perfect last Christmas because my family were so proud, and this is why I love baking so much. And this makes my day when I hear things like it was great and had a lot of work and all of this. So yeah, I was so proud. And we will be going to many Christmas carols this year too, and so I'm expecting it to be amazing. And I'll be going with my best friends who I didn't meet for like 3 years, and I'm so excited. This will be next Saturday, and I hope everything goes well so we can meet. And yeah, this is I think will happen. So yeah, that's it. It's not really a story, it's just some things that I do and that I have done and that I'll be doing, and yeah, that's it. And this is frustrating. Yeah, okay. So I'm feeling this miserably, but I think it's somehow fun to watch. So here it is. I'll be reading this page from Bear's Christmas Adventure, and I'll be reading this page. So let's get to it. At first, Bear didn't worry. They will be back up in a minute, he thought as he dusted the snow from his fur. There weren't so many people sledging now, and the pink light had faded. Bear stared down the slope, hoping to see Charlie and his dad coming back, but all he could see was the orange glow of lights coming from the distant cottage windows. Oh no, he thought. Bear stood shivering with snow up to his waist. He looked about and saw a stripy mitten lying on the ground. He pulled it onto his head and it made a perfect hat. Okay, so this is messing up with my brain so much, and yeah, so I don't really know what shall I do next, so I think I just stop it now because it's really hard, and I hope you guys like it even though I'm like babbling most of the time. Thanks for watching this, and thanks for sharing, subscribing, and liking and commenting, and thanks for sticking around for this weird video. And so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, because 2016 is just saying bye. So yeah, and I'll see you guys next video, and have a great day and have great holidays, because I know many of you will have holidays starting from tomorrow, from schools, universities, jobs even. So yeah, have a great time. I hope you are having a great day, and see you guys next video. Bye for now.